So after my first month passed, I think I cried every day, every night for 3 weeks and no food. And then somebody made something for me. It was like, they called it a dip. It was made with summer sausage and macaroni and cheese squeezed out. It was gross looking, but it was delicious. And I said, okay, they had put some shebangs in there, and they knew how to cook all type of stuff, the ones that's been there entirely too much and too long. So I started to learn, and that's when I started to face myself. When the doors slammed shut, the flashlights in your face, where they're counting every night, spontaneous counts. I saw people be assaulted in the shower, you feel me? That's another story. Assaulted by other women out in the open. The guards didn't do anything. I told them, and by me not being a real criminal like that, when I reported it, I reported the guard for not helping the girl. This guard tried to get me jumped on. Then I decided to start doing something with my time. I said, how can I make the best of what God is showing me? I started to preach. One day it was a fight broke out, and every argument there would be at night, I just put my mouth through the hole and start singing gospel. And the silence that came over the room when the Lord was present. And every night I sung them to sleep. Then I started getting in favor with the prisoners. Some started protecting me. Then I started doing church for the entire jail eventually, for the women and the guards. So I had good behavior. I had a lot of freedom. I was able to get outside foods and treats and stuff. Vaseline, Carmex, I mean, good stuff. I worked in the laundry room. I did anything that can get me off that chair outside. Cleaned. You know, they had peer leaders where you can stay outside and use the phone as long as you want and stuff like that. There were privileges for good behavior. But I ended up praising so much that I got moved to Pink. They wanted to release me early. Then I got into my first offense inside the jail, a fight, where they were assaulting a young lady that came in new. They were in the shower, and I said, cover me, Jesus, but I'm not gonna let them do this to this girl. And I heard her screaming for help, and I knew the guards did too. And I fought her, and I got maced. But because I saved her or whatever from the assault, they didn't put me in the punishment area, whatever it's called. Jail is not cool at all.